4th Armored Division temporary base. I'd like to begin by congratulating you on making it all the way here. I've enjoyed to see you all again, and same to you, Captain. No idea what had happened to you after Heimender's occupation. Huge relief to see you made it out okay. Funny, I was just as concerned for all of you. At least the first time we've had a pleasure meeting. Of the Brace Guild, one of Sarah's co-workers actually heard of me. To tell you the truth, I heard more than my fair share of stories about you two from Sarah. It was surprising to see you with the 4th Armored Division, which got in touch with us as soon as the war broke out. We then mobilized the RMP to guide us to this proving ground so that we could establish a base. Wouldn't be here now if not for her. Really? I see your ability to make good, quick judgment still intact. Reorganizing the armored divisions, divided divisions, was of the utmost importance. Simply did what I had to do. Concerned about His Excellency, about what happening in the capital, wants me to act objectively in times of crisis. Apologies, Captain. I'm also gone that she was right there in the capital when her boss was assassinated by none other than Crow. Was instructed Nightheart anyway, we would be here with you. Back to this vision, no, we had no idea whatsoever of his whereabouts until a few days ago. Getting the contact informed us that he was well. It's good news. Sounds like you can't be too careful. The base has held so far, there's no guarantee that will always be the case. I could deny that Noble Alliance is starting to put more and more resources into trying to finish us off. We know how to deal with their soldiers, which evens the odds, but we're at a disadvantage when it comes to supplies. Best location for getting outside help. The longer the war goes on, the harder it's going to be to hold out. That said, we have no intention of giving up without a fight. Our enemies have occupied the capital and effectively taken citizens as well as the imperial family hostage. We should the goddess forgive them, I damn well won't. Don't need to yell quite that loudly. Many are willing to forgive them. Whatever, if anything, I'm just worried about how Fiona's doing. What about that? Right now I don't have any specifics about the situation. Control of the railways taken from us, we're limited on what we can actually do. Sounds frustrating. I tend to ask all of you something, bearing on what I just discussed in mind. What do you intend to do from here on out? Well, you don't have the raw power the Alliance or the Imperial Army's got. A pretty significant weapon at your disposal, and one that neither side can ignore. And think long and hard about how you intend to use it. No, I agree completely. Valimar's power is incredible, that much is definitely true. The past few days have left me with no choice but to accept what I have. You can take on multiple soldiers at once and still come out on top. If used in the right way, you could maybe even change the direction of the war. It's not dependent on the strength of his Awakener. We'll also previously find some way to rescue Elise and Princess Alfin. It makes perfect sense for us to support the Imperial Army and fight against the Noble Alliance, but Lieutenant General, afraid that we can't answer your question at the present time, at the very least not until we've heard from everyone's opinion. Who? Wait, the Alliance is doing as much as you do, so now in that sense, we want to do what we can to help you fight against them. I don't think it would be right for just the 4 of us to decide without everyone else's input. We find everyone else before making such a major decision. We make our decisions together, and that's how we roll. For now, we solely want to put our focus on finding the rest of our classmates. Then and only then will we decide how best to approach this war. What we as a class can do to help end it. Once a member of Class 7, always a member. Can't say that I'm all that surprised. Very well, maybe we've been separated. Remember the spirit of a student, the duty of students to absorb the world around them. Go forth, and when you're together, once again, find your role to play. Only then will I hear your answer. Apologize for not being able to give you a better and more immediate answer. Perfectly reasonable. I hope you see it through to the end with all the inner strength and conviction of a son of Erebonia. That said, I'm conflicting about sending my dear earlier away for proper protection. And maybe not enough, he needs airships. This is so embarrassing. Being the doting father I've ever seen. Bet 100 mirror, the war would be over in no time flat if the Alliance ever tried to kidnap Elliot. In that case, how would you like me to accompany you? You captain, are you sure? Using your mirror, your basic operations, not only could I use my knowledge to better fortify, I could also handle communications with other regions from there. Reach out and find Miriam as well, and to contact her since the war broke out. As for me, to be blunt, Ymir's borders are wide open, and the Alliance could take advantage of that at any time. For instance, like with the Jaegers, bring her back just might be our best defense right now. What we can do at the end of the day with students, we need to swallow our pride and take help where it's given. And more importantly, I know we can trust you. Captain Claire will be honoured to accept your kind offer. Welcome to the team, the pleasure's all mine.
In addition to my duties as a member of the RMP, I hereby pledge my support to everyone in Class 7.
With Captain Claire agreeing to join them, they began to make arrangements to leave the military proving ground. Once she explained that she had some preparation to take care of her own first, Albert decided to stay a little longer. This gave Class 7 the perfect opportunity to explore the 4th Armored Division's base while they waited. Captain Claire joined the party. Rean and Claire can use overdrive. Well then, I suppose we might as well take a look around, meeting her in the front of Valimar. We should head there as soon as we finished up here. It reminds me, looking after a couple of Thors students. It could very well be someone we know. We should go see if we can meet with them. Tour the base. Okay, so we'll just wander around a little bit, I guess. There's a shop there. The ruins, proving grounds, rest area. Who's this? Can't. It's Monk. Oh, hello, I heard you guys were here. Glad to see you're all safe. Impressive work to make it all the way here from the academy. I suppose it is. First years had a lot of second years helping us escape when the academy was first attacked. Took me in, gave me shelter. Kind of cliched, that'll be get a read on the radio even if I send it in. Already looking to get gripped. We're so down. Tune into any radio stations. So war. Being a bedtime broadcast since war broke out. That's not the one. Yes. Rean and I used to listen all the time, and that was back before we knew its host's true colours. Gonna get you two down. Can't stay gloomy like this forever. It's pretty deep depression. Let's leave him to wallow in it. The shop. What can I buy in the shop then? There's another student. Monica. Your rivals ahead about. Monica. You're Laura's friend from the swimming club. That's right. Been trying to help them out ever since. Got a pretty rough time. Beats the alternative. Guess I haven't met of Laura yet, have you? Kinda hoping that you would have. Not exactly sure where she is right now. Do you think we're getting closer though? There's nothing to worry about. We'll find her. It's really reassuring. So what can we buy? Day's meals. Order meals high in protein. Does it because he cares? Nothing new. Everything's pretty much the same. The binding master. Okay. Nothing. What if I want to get slots? Sure. Maybe. Sure. I do have that Reaper Quartz. That's level 2. See, there's that Reaper. Get rid of Soul Blur and put an Action 1. We're good here. Right, where else can we visit? Let's go to the rest area. Let's make our way across the field. A few people now about. You have to report to him. One of the days I'm gonna increase my heads to my spanner. It's really rather scary. She was the most skilled tank officer in the division. She's really particular about tanks, almost like her children. That's Captain Claire. I think we should leave. We'll talk to her. RMP in your care. Yeah. Will you have any need of this equipment? Or will?
Oh, RMP cars.
Maybe Captain Claire and her team drove them here?
I wish I had time, but you know work is work. How busy when your men are out there fighting? Pathetic excuse for an offensive. As if any of my men or even suffer a bruise from a battle like that. Our blood is so hot it could melt clean through iron. Just smile and nod. The kind of guy would make you feel awkward. I'm Loki. Luke. That goes triple for you, Bracer. I know your type always thinking you can poke in around business. No siree. That's something I did. It's always been like this. The army and the Bracer Guild aren't exactly cut from the same cloth. Who might you be? Rebecca. I've forgotten all about it. Would you like to have it? Sure, got Gambler Jack Chapter 2. Well, that's a rest area. I think we're good for health and EP wise. And that's that, so let's go talk to Valimar, and off we go. So it's just to wait for the captain to finish up. Wait here. Sorry to keep you waiting for long. Casual clothes. Oh, you're not in uniform. I'll be something of a walking target if we would travel to any Alliance ruled areas just like that after all. Doesn't look too strange on me. No, absolutely not. It took me a moment to recognize it was you. It suits you. Thank you very much. I feel like I'm surrounded by... What is that comment? Jesus. Can't blame a guy for falling for a pretty girl fee. It's what we do. One of the mysteries about humans I'm content not trying to get my head around. Ready to depart? Give my subordinates our orders, I'll be backing you up as best they can in my absence. You'll be able to get in contact with me if need be. Very well, leave everything here to us. Elliot, astounded by just how much stronger have you come in less than a year. You might not appreciate me. Everything you've done has just confirmed in my mind that sending you to Thors was the right choice after all. You're the same way. It wasn't what I wanted to do originally, but if not for rolling there, I would never have met all my friends. So while I couldn't imagine I ever feel this way at the time, I'm really grateful to you now. Glad to hear that. Finally, you're ready to forge your own path through life and make your own choices. As such, once this war is over, the nation is back the way it was. If you wish to live your life as a musician, you have my full support. Wow. Change in attitude. Actually allow that. True to my word, you needn't rush to decide what you want to do now though. You eventually realize what you want to do, and choice reached after long serious thought is not one you will regret. To tell you the truth, I'm really not sure what I want to do anymore, but by this war's end, I'm sure I'll know too. Attaboy. Wish you all the luck, take good care. Best to you. Take care. And off we go. Why does this place look so familiar? It is the end of Ymir Valley. We came here during our trip. Managed to make it back safely. We seriously travelled all the distance, just like that. My legs kind of feel like jelly. Astounding. In the same vein, it's disturbing to think these Reunites may be capable of that as well. Last thing we need is that thing showing up in front of us out of nowhere. There's plenty of mana, and the places where you can use it are limited. It has its uses, yes, but personally, too many negatives to design a full-scale operation around it. Mana decreasing, entering an active state. Is he alright? Between the battle earlier and using the spirit path, used up all the mana he had. Just let him rest for a day and should be able to recover enough to travel again. No thanks, you need not thank me. Do not hesitate to call me again should the need arise. Right, we need to get back to Ymir before the sun sets. Looks like he's sleeping a lot more peacefully now. Father Bernard said his condition has been gradually improving. It will likely be some time before he regains consciousness. Can do to help, please don't hesitate to tell us. I guess so. We need to chip in and do our part. Appreciate the offer, but I know how tired all of you must be. Best to be spent the day relaxing. Perhaps you could even set tomorrow aside as a day off. Why not? Malamo's out of commission anyway, so we're not going to be here. We're going to be here whether we like it or not. Gotta get some R&R while you still can. It's hard to take it easy when we're still not sure if the rest of us are even safe. I think they're probably right. We need to be at our peak when we're looking out for them. Can't argue with that logic. Like Celine said, we're stuck here anyway, so let's make the most of this well-deserved break. Tinkering with the town's communications equipment then.